Hey, how y'all doing today, man? Just got through reading some of my comments on my channel, and thanks for all the positive feedback on that bike with the motor on it. I haven't got around to it. My foot's been killing me. Just can't seem to get it going on that one. But anyway, he made the comment, and I'm kind of glad he made the comment because it gave me a lot to discuss here. He made the comment of you know, looking at that, you say you've did paint and body work off and on through the years, and this, that, and the other, and I don't think you have what it takes to become a paint and body guy. Well, number one, I ain't trying to be a paint and body professional guy. I don't plan on kicking these things out there and making a living at it. But he just told me to give up and move on, you know. And my explanation to him is this, you know. Number one, me and the guy that was trying to tackle that project together, he brought me some paint, or excuse me, some primer that I wasn't really familiar with, and it didn't look like it was very good primer. It wasn't a high-end primer. I don't even think that, you know, when we bought it, we asked the guy that we wanted the reducer to go with it, and the guy even admitted later on that he sold us the wrong reducer that went with the primer. So I don't know what all the deal was or anything, but that, and I had never used glaze at the time, and I found out that, you know, you only use glaze for a little tiny, you know, embellishes or infractions in your body work. You don't use them as to cover up a major, you know, and I didn't know, you know. So I learned from that mistake and took the knowledge in there. Also, I had a job one time at a paint and body place, and it was my job to take old Mel Jeeps that they were auctioning off in an auction and scuff them down and shoot them. They didn't even want me to prime the metal spots that were showing. They just wanted me to scrape all the you know, the stripes off the side, and the you know, the logo on the side of the Mel Jeep, and the numbers of the Mel Jeep and everything. Just get all that off and then shoot it. And my boss told me, which is the name of Kelly Holden. He worked over here, or he owned the body shop over here, and that was when I was like 21, and that was 20 something years ago. And he told me, I don't care what kind of color you paint it, I don't care what kind of paint's used to paint it, the government just wants them to be, you know, painted. They don't want their logo on the side of it, so they can auction them off. So that gave me the opportunity to scuff and shoot, you know, while I was working there, at least maybe 50 or 60 Mel Jeeps, you know. And that gave me a lot of painting experience, and that just, I can't explain the feeling that it gives me whenever I put that paint on. It's just like, I don't know, it just lit it just started that flame inside me burning, you know. And it just like made me feel so good when I would finish, even if it had runs in it. You know, I could learn from that, and then the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time that I painted another Jeep, that I got better and better and better and better at it. And that's just what I'm trying to tell y'all out there, you know. For y'all to just quit, don't be quitters. The guy just told me to move on. Hell no, I'm not going to quit. Never. Never give up. Never give up, especially if it's something that you really enjoy doing. I only plan on buying my own stuff and painting it and selling it. You know, like I've said in the last video that I mentioned that in the comment that was being left made. But here's another example, man. You know, whenever you're going on the first date, and you kissed, but it just wasn't a good kiss, or say you was on a date with a girl and you hopped in the back seat and your plumbing wasn't working quite correctly like you wanted it to you. Did you just give up for the rest of your life? Did you just give up? Or how about the time that when you was walking as a little baby? I mean, little babies don't listen to what people say, and therefore, because they don't listen to what people say, they get up anyway, and they keep going, and they learn to walk no matter what everybody says, because they don't understand what the hell everybody's saying. That's my point exactly. Don't listen to what other people say. move on. Keep moving forward. If that's something that you really feel you need to do to succeed in life, do it. Don't never give up. If you got a car in the garage, or you decide to go buy you an antique classic vehicle and you've put it in there and you've put your hands on it and you realized how hard it is, and you might have some doubts, and you're listening to all these other people laughing around you and making fun of you and trying to talk you out of it, and that's why it's still in there, pull it out of the garage and get busy at it, man. Don't give up. If I gave up every time somebody laughed at me, I would have never gotten as far as I was to these days, you know. I've had a lot of successful paint jobs, man. You know, that guy's just taking that one thing that I'm showing you on there and saying that I just need to give up. Well, even if that was the first time that I tried, or the 10th time I tried, or the 20 millionth time I tried, I still wouldn't give up. You know, if you put your son on a bicycle and he learns how to ride it a little bit, and you pull the training wheels off and he falls flat over on his side because he don't keep the momentum up and keep going, are you going to tell him, oh, just to hell with it and not ride a bicycle again? Or you going to tell yourself that and not ride a bicycle again? And it would be very unfair for him to for you to tell him that, or it would be very unfair for him to himself to listen to other people around him, or maybe his friends standing around laughing at him because he failed, you know. Who cares what other people say? Who cares what other people think? If you have that burning desire in yourself, that flame that you lit in yourself that makes you feel good, don't let people pour water on you, and no matter how many gallons of water they go to pour it on you, man. You don't need to get out there and take it personal, you know. You know, that's just it, you know. And this truck, man, I'm not a mechanic. You know, me and my son got out here and we stuck this motor in here. You know, we had some trials and tribulations of it, but right in the middle of it, you know, I just didn't give up. I might have went in the house and got off my foot because it was hurting at the time, but I just didn't give up. I wouldn't be riding in it right now if I would have given up, you know. I wouldn't. You know, when it had transmission problems and the clutch went out on it, you know, and I dreaded it, and I was looking, I wasn't feeling happy about going out there and tearing it all apart, you know, and I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to do it, you know. And now I'm driving the damn thing, you know, because I didn't give up. So let me tell you something, man. Don't tell people out there to move on and give up on themselves. That's not very nice. I know he said in there I know he did say in there that it's kind of hard for him to say, and it's very hard for him to say, or whatever the deal was, and it was hard for him to say something like this, but here it is, and he said it. Well, look, man, I'm never going to give up. I'm always going to be the DIY guy, you know, because I'm not willing to pay people out there to do my work, because it's going to cost the hell out of me, you know. I bet you this, I bet you I can take an old antique classic car, or any kind of car that I choose to buy, and I bet you that I can spend less money instead of paying someone else to do it, conquer and execute the thing. It might not be having flames on it that are bad to the bone. It might not be a $7,000 paint job, but I guarantee you I could probably turn it and make a profit on it a lot better than I can if I bought a car and had everybody else fix it. And that's how people go in debt. They buy something and then it's not, and then they pay everybody else to fix it, and then they find out that the bill down there and look how much it is, and then they never can sell their classic car for what they got in it because they've spent so much money paying other people to fix. Anyways, I'm not mad. I'm just trying to tell y'all people out there, man, never give up. Never. No matter what people say, don't ever give up. Anyway, I'll see y'all later, and y'all be good. And then bye-bye till next time, and remember always, man, if y'all got that classic car out there, or just any kind of car that's sitting in your yard, don't give up on it, man. If you can't afford to pay somebody to do it, at least get online and find out what needs to be done to fix it, what needs to be done to diagnose it, and have the courage in yourself, because you can do whatever you put your mind to do. You can do anything. The sky's the limit. It doesn't make a damn what other people say. If you really want to do something bad enough, you can dig inside what's up in here and what's in here and get her done. This is Limpy. See you later.